Be using the Strike Valkyrie, and my brother Ghostblader is going to be using the OG Valkyrie. I think that the Recolor will probably win just because of the little bit of weight on the layer, this little piece, but let's see. Oh, shoot! Well, doing reboot any second now. If they do reboot at the same time, I'm gonna... Wait, the Recolor's not even doing reboot. There's the reboot from the original one. Oh! And the Recolor wins by burst finish. Not even close to bursting. Well, a little bit close, like one click, I'd say. Okay, second battle. Let's do this. Okay, I think this Strike one... Yeah, there's the reboot from the original. Oh, another counter attack by the Recolor. The Recolor is closer to bursting. I feel like every round the original is getting more powerful, closer to bursting the Recolor. Yeah, that round was even closer. If God Valkyrie has burst earlier, then the Recolor would have lost. Oh, I knew it.
Looks like Genesis Valkyrie beat the Recolor Valkyrie.
Yep.
So now the score is 6-2.
Yep, actually 4-2, I think.
6-2.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I knew it was pushing it the whole time. It was getting closer and closer, and this round it finally did it. And the Recolor is mad. The Recolor is very mad. Oh no. And another burst finish for the Recolor so far. Now, Ultra Flash Launch! Wait, I want to see, does the Recolor even do the reboot? I want to, so let's pick up all the parts of the OG one, and then I'm going to test launch the Recolor just to see if it actually does the reboot or not. Because it's never actually done the reboot. Okay. So it's going around. When it takes the center, we should count to 3 and it should do
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should be doing it, but it's not doing it.
That's interesting. Very interesting. You know, it could be that the Recolor is heavier and the stick actually isn't coming out because
The stick is coming out. I saw it.
Oh, because in order for the reboot to happen, the stick has to come out and then you have to...
It's heavy, I think.
Maybe. That might be the problem. Well, I guess that makes it different. I mean, I thought it was just going to be different colors, but at least we know that since the Recolor doesn't do reboot, it might make the battles interesting. Yeah, there's the reboot by the Genesis Valkyrie. If Genesis Valkyrie manages to dodge the Recolor and do reboot, then the Recolor might actually lose by spin finish. Unless Genesis bursts. Oh, Genesis just won that ghost. Okay. Oh, no.
So close.
12-4. It's like the Recolor is like 3 times as strong. So I'm gonna actually try a different launch. I used to do this launch back when back in the days when evolution was like a new thing. I did this launch where I flipped my hand upside down. I twisted, and then when I launched, I basically did it reverse, and then it would give the bay a boost in power. And then my brother has this cool launch. I think he calls it the gravity launch. I don't know how it works, but we're gonna try to do our special launches and see how it goes. 3, 2, 1, let's rip! Yeah, the Recolor doesn't usually move that fast. Oh!
Looks like Gravity Launch beats it.
Yep, so Gravity Launch is the name then.
Gravity Launch gives it a lot more grip to the stadium.
Yeah.
And it's a lot more solid.
Cool. 2, 1, let it rip! You'll burst in 3 seconds. You'll burst in 5 seconds, okay? You'll burst in 3 seconds. It's been 3 seconds, right? You'll burst in 5 seconds, okay.
I'm in.
Oh, you're just going insane. Interesting strategy. I think I'll copy that, thanks.
You're even before I get to.
Attack! Oh, you're scraping. Yes, that was the first time we didn't see a burst. They're both going around. I think the original might take this one because of the reboot. And 3, 2, 1. Okay. Just any second for that. Whoa. One hit from the reboot and it's a burst finish to the Recolors. So let's go ahead and switch the drivers.
The score is 10-13 now.
Yep, so 10-15. The Recolors in the lead. Let's switch the drivers, do 10 rounds, and see what happens. So we're going to be switching the drivers to the OG. We'll have the fully awakened, super fast evolution driver. And then the Recolor will have the Hunter driver slingshot version. And we're going to keep it...
And it can switch to tall mode to make it even faster.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it in tall mode just for that extra advantage and speed. So let's see what happens. Actually, no, we're going to keep it in tall for the first 5. Then we're going to switch it to low for the second 5. And let us do this. Oh, very hard hit. But Evolution is not giving up. These are crazy speed drivers. But if it's come down to stamina, I think Evolution has got this. Yeah. Oh my. Okay, I don't know if you saw that, but so basically
what happened is I launched it super hard and then it just hit the Recolor Valtryek and then just bounced into the wall and then came back with like the same amount of speed, but it wasn't going fast anymore.
Yeah, that's what happened, except I think it didn't hit the wall. It hit the Recolor so hard that it literally, because I felt something hit my knee. It literally went all the way out of the stadium. It hit my knee, and it came all the way back in. Because I felt it hit my knee. I saw it hit my knee. I don't know if that's actually what happened, but I'm pretty sure it hit my knee and came back in. That's insane.
Genesis Valkyrie gets the point, 12-13.
Yep, 12-13. But this Recolor with the Hunter driver is insanely tight. I don't know what it is about the spring, but it's just super tight. Can and go! Oh, looks like Evolution is too fast.
Well, that means I win the race.
Yep. So that was... Yep, 12 to... Actually, that was a burst, so 14-13. And... Oh, no. The Recolor came in, but then God Valkyrie knocked it... Genesis Valkyrie knocked it back out.
It's like the score is 13-15.
Oh, man.
First finish. The score is now 15-15.
Yep, so the Recolor was too fast. It went in the pocket and got... Genesis Valkyrie just came in, slammed it back in the pocket and burst it. We're going to go ahead and switch this driver into the shorter mode, which should give it more stability, more stamina, and yeah. So just a reminder, we are in low mode. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, shoot! Wow. Not as stable as I thought it was going to be. That was the 6th round.
16 to
13.
15.
Oh, 15.
Ooh, who's gonna take it? Who's got it?
I was going to say I specifically launched to do a super precise flower pattern to dodge flash launch. And I was doing that, but I didn't account for the fact that flash launch might burst me. It switched to tall mode in the middle of the battle. I was in low mode, and then when it burst, it was in tall mode. Let's go back in low mode. Low mode. 3, 2, 1, go. One hit knockout. 16-16.
16-18.
Oh yeah, 16-18. So this was the 8th round. 2 more rounds. I just need 2 more rounds and we can tie it up, or the original can win. Go ahead and dodge it. Yeah, like go ahead and dodge it. I launched specifically to dodge it. And because of my low height, I should have enough stability. Oh, come on. What? What? It switched to tall mode again. What is this? What is this?
Wait, let me try using this.
What? Okay, so my brother's gonna use the recolor, and I like you guys might think I switched it to tall mode, but I showed you before the battle it was in low mode, and then now it's in tall mode. It doesn't make sense. This is how awakened the evolution driver is. It's like completely flat. Look at that. Evolution is not as fast this time. Oh, looks like my brother's better with the recolor. So that was actually the 10th round. Yeah, that was the 10th round.
The score is 18 to 19.
Yep, so with the final score of 18, the recolor has 18 or the original has 18?
The recolor has 18.
Okay, so the recolor has 18, the OG has 19. That was actually unexpected because in the beginning, the recolor was totally wrecking the OG one. Like, the recolor literally got 4 bursts, and then after that, the OG color one got the last point. So yeah, the score was very close, but the OG one did win by a score of 19 to 18. I feel like that's just because we switched the drivers. If we didn't switch the drivers to evolution, or we gave it a different driver that wasn't evolution, I feel like the recolor would have won, because evolution is just so much awakened. But that's also what I don't like about the fully awakened evolution, because although it is very fast with the flash launch, it's not very flower pattern-ish, and I love flower patterns. Like, I like speed, but I also like the option to attack from the center. Like, if you just have an awakened evolution, you can't really do a flower pattern. You just, I guess you could go around super fast, hit the wall, and do a winged launch. I guess that works. But yeah, so yep, that's all I have to say.
So my opinion on this match is, I think we may have counted the score wrong, and even if we did change the drivers and the score was 15 instead of 13, still Strike Valkyrie still would have won, but definitely Strike Valkyrie is better in their original forms, but it's just that the awakened evolution just what gave it the edge on this one.
Yep.
So, yeah.
So stay tuned for more epic battles. Watch Beyblade Burst Evolution! And until then, peace out.
Thank you for watching and subscribe for more epic battles.
And until next time, have fun and keep on blading.